Good afternoon, everyone. It is Glenn Caldwell from Park Transit Australia. I wanted to talk to you about a project that I want to start, a series on actually coding a uh, car park occupancy application, an application to count the number of cars in a car park. Yes. Now, traditionally, when you go around the shopping centres and council car parks, you'll find that there is sometimes a sign out the front that's dynamic and has a dynamic number of vacancies in the car park. Councils do it, shopping centres do it. We see this all the time. And usually it's done via sensors, either overhead in case of multi-deck car parks or a sensor in the ground in the case of open air car parks. So you see this example on the screen of me just doing an illustration of one. So the reason why I'm doing this is that I've been working in parking for a couple of decades, and the technology curve is a little slow. The getting things to market takes a while, testing and so forth. And I think that it's time to see what technology really is all about and how expensive it is. In regards to car park counting, there is now an emerging trend to have cameras count the space, and it's still an expensive solution. And so I'm trying to challenge that by seeing if I can code an actual real world functioning car park counting application, coding it myself, me doing it, and just to make it fun. So I'm going to put it out there that I'm going to do it, and every week hopefully I'll do an update. How am I progressing in my coding on my parking application to count cars in a car park? For fun, I didn't want to use my own car park. I don't have a car park, but I didn't want to use my own camera or my own cam. I wanted to do something public so we can all kind of look at it. My favorite one for now is the University of Tennessee has a Tennessee? Yes, University of Tennessee has a great webcam with this wonderful car park. It's nighttime now. This is live. What I'm going to do is looking at this. I like the layout and how the existing webcam, which is low res at night, of course. I think it's higher res in day. I'm going to just use this. I'm going to count the number of cars in these three rows. This one, and this one. The one further back, in all fairness to myself, I think that the car in front will obscure the data and behind. So I think just the first three rows, I should be able to get a way to count the number of spaces. And then perhaps I'll broadcast it on a web page linked to parktransit.com. Let's see how we go. I'm going to code in using Visual Studio 2019, C++ or whatever it is, whatever I need to. I'll just use just in the .NET framework. So it'll be .NET. I have a local MySQL, and I use Visual Studio to do the coding. And then getting it broadcast to a web page, I'll have to then push the data somewhere. That'd be a bit tricky, but I'll see how it goes. So for now, I'll keep it local and then maybe put it out on an actual live page. Let's see how it goes in the next few weeks. It's a bit of a challenge. I'm putting it out there now, but I just wanted to see, let's see if we can actually code it out ourselves or myself and see how much luck I have in actually creating a real world camera-based solution using an actual webcam that has nothing to do with a camera that I've put in at all, and that's something that is real world, and see how accurate it is. So that'll be extremely interesting. So that's good. That's the intro video. I hopefully do it next week to see how I'm going. Thanks very much.